And she chose to worship over work. She chose to worship over work. Mary recognized that there was significance in Jesus' presence and decided to be still and decided to be available. I love that. So we have two differences here, but listen to this. This story is not about serving and sitting. That's not what the story is about. This story is about priorities. This story is about being present. Martha wasn't wrong for serving. She wasn't wrong for being hospitable. I mean, it's very honoring. But in this moment, Jesus reminded her, and church, look at me, he's reminding us today that being with him must come first. Being with Jesus must come first. There's an important versus more important. What Martha was doing was important. Maybe some things that had to get done. But what Mary was doing in this moment was more important as she was spending time with Jesus. So I want to take what we just read and share a few things that I think can help us moving forward and leave us with something to do as we leave today. The first thing is this, we just said it, but we have to sit at the feet of Jesus. We have to sit at the feet of Jesus. We have to make time. We have to make some priority to sit at the feet of Jesus. We have to limit the distractions around us. We have to push those things to the side. We have to get rid of those things. We have to get rid of those things. Martha was dealing with distractions in the first century. How much more are we dealing with distractions today? Martha didn't have the distractions of the running water and, all those, the electricity and all the extra stuff they didn't have that back then. How much more do we have distractions today? We have to find ways to push distractions aside, sit at the feet of Jesus, take a pause, and reflect on who he is in our lives. And I understand that we're all at different parts of our lives. We're all in different seasons of our lives. This is going to look different for everyone. So relax for a second. It's going to look different for everyone. When we had young children at home, man, things were crazy. They were busy, raising our kids, going from here to there. Who knows what time they're going to wake up? They had their own alarm clock, And so you had to figure all those things out. You had to find ways, create ways to create margin so you can sit at the feet of Jesus. And sometimes, maybe for you, you've had a crazy morning and you haven't had a second to pause. So before you get to work or before you go run your errand, you sit in your car just for 1 minute and say, God, I pause. And I give you my day. I give you my agenda. I don't want to do what I want to do. I want to do what you've called me to do. But we've got to find these ways. We've got to be creative. Listen, we can be creative for so many other things. Let's be creative in how we spend time with God. And don't let that time pass us by because we've gotten too busy. Amen? Isn't that good?